My earbuds. I love my earbuds because it's like having a mini concert in my head. And even if I can't get to a concert, I can still have a concert because I have my earbuds. They're black and they're shiny. They're small. They're curved. They have a few buttons. I like that they don't have a lot of buttons. They're simple, but they do a really good job at what they do. They make me feel like I'm not alone. They're like a sonic blanket. When I put in my earbuds, I'm just enveloped in the warmth of the sound of my favorite bands, my favorite groups. I love my earbuds. They're so well made and strong. They do a good job. They do a better job than anyone would expect them to. And that's how I feel.
Oh, Carrie, that music, it's so loud that I could hear it out of your headphones.
What?
No, stop.
Just kidding. I have them turned off.
I mean, it's just like we can be on a trip once without electronics or outside stimulation. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, yeah, sure. I get it. We came out here into nature to get away from it all and disconnect as friends, Velma. But I don't know. You really expect me to be separated from my earbuds for that long?
Listen, I don't think that you should deny who you are. It's just that, like, when's the last time you had like a real conversation? When's the last time you took a breath of fresh air that was like not city air? When's the last time you spent a night outside that wasn't under some awesome like laser light show for an EDM concert? For like once we don't have to have outside stimulants.
Okay. I mean, I followed you out here to the woods. I'm here. I'm trying it. What do you want me to do? Like, just take out my earbuds?
I think we can come to an agreement where you take out your earbuds for 1 hour and then I have to listen to your music for 1 hour. And like, let's see who wins, you know? Like, that's a good compromise, right?
Okay. What counts as winning?
Oh, well, when you realize that I'm right and that you don't need your music all the time, then that's what winning is for me.
Okay, fine. I'm game.
Okay. We start now.
Taking out my earbuds. Here.
Now they're halfway across the camp yard because I just threw them.
Cool. This is fine.
You can't find them. I threw them really far. Carrie, come back
No.
up here.
Nope. They have to be down here somewhere. They have to. I saw them. When you threw them, they like rolled down and bounced off a bunch of leaves.
I'm trying to tell you something. We're supposed to jump off this bridge together. Come on.
No. You know what? I'll be a better jumper if I have my earbuds. They must be.
Okay.
Down here somewhere.
Well, I'm gonna show you what it's like to be free. Okay, I'm going.
What are you doing, Velma? Velma, don't jump. That's too high.
Jump.
Oh my God.
Thank you all for being here today. It's been 1 year since my sister, Thelma, died. She died the way that she lived, freely and with abandon, giving the world all she had and exposing herself in her rawest form. She didn't want to hide anything, so she let it all show. She told me once that she loved the water, which is why it's so fitting the way she went. And that's why I've asked you all here to Lake Froze. We used to come here as kids, me and Thelma. And we'll be spreading her ashes today. I've asked Carrie, her best friend, to do the honors. But I've also asked each of us here to consider, can we all live a little bit more like Thelma?
You mean stupidly? I don't, okay, maybe don't judge. Okay, I shouldn't be the person speaking because I'm clearly the teen mom, okay? But what she did was stupid.
Whoa. How dare you? How dare you? When she washed up on that shore in her naked glory, that's something I aspire to have the world see me for who I truly am.
Okay, you just let the world see you for who you truly are without getting smushed.
Veronica?
Huh?
You don't always have to say what you think, and you don't always have to think what you mean, you know?
I mean,
listen, we brought you here because you knew Thelma in a different way than the rest of us. But come on, show some respect for the dead.
I feel like she's looking up from wherever she is. We don't know. What? Like, we don't know if she's in heaven.
Carrie, do something.
Here's the thing. I think what Veronica and all of us are just trying to say is that Velma lived her life out loud. She made choices that were either great or terrible. And maybe we all should live that way too, We should take some risks. Let's not try to just always be safe in our own little security blanket. Like, Velma did not ever live in her security blanket. So maybe we should try to be more like that.
Thank you. Carrie always knows the right thing to say.
And Ashley, you're so brave. Your sister, wow. I wish we could all be like her. But I'm here for you. Because I know how much you suffer all the time.
Thanks, BB. I appreciate it.
And I'm here for the y'all made some really good corn. That the baby likes the corn too. I'm breastfeeding and she's saying she likes the corn. Okay. All right. Clearly I've said too much.
The Johnson family does make really good corn.
You know what I mean?
Velma actually brought some on our camping trip that weekend.
Here's the ashes.
Oh, yes, please, Merlot. Thank you. You know, I hate talking to people who are next to me. It's why I usually fly first class. But today I thought, you know what, I'm going to rough it. And something about this young lady that's sitting directly next to me, something tells me she needs to talk to somebody. Are you old enough to have a Merlot? Should I order one for you? What's your name? Oh, can you remove your headphones? Oh. Are you okay?
I'm traveling by myself for the first time.
I remember when I did that when I was 12.
Were you scared?
No, a Vandermont never shows how scared they are. It wouldn't be proper.
Is.
Say that again, dear.
I don't know what a Vandermont is.
Well, a Vandermont is everything and nothing. And I'm a Vandermont. Do you drink Merlot?
I'm 12.
You'll be drinking Merlot soon enough. Can I ask you, why are you on this flight alone?
Yes. My mother has sent me away.
How's she now?
Going to live with my dad.
Oh, I see. Trouble in paradise. Or perhaps you were a naughty girl and your parents, your mother, just didn't want to deal with you anymore. So now the punishment is to live with dear old dad who didn't want you in the first place. Here, why don't you... Yep, got it.
Velma, this was our spot. This part of the forest right by the lake. I wish I could learn the lessons you tried to teach me, but I'm still not doing them. I'm still working really hard, not taking breaks. You know, some of the bands that I do social media for are doing really well. They don't really pay me for what I do, but... And I never take days off. In fact, I'm on the clock right now with 8 of them. But I'm going to work on it, I promise. I'm going to live up to your memory, and I'm going to start living out loud.
Carrie. Carrie.
What is it? Hello?
Don't let it end like this.
Velma?
Carrie.
Velma, is that you?
Don't let it end like this. Please.
What do you mean?
No, please. No. I can hear it. Can you hear it? I can't.
show them. We'll show them. We'll show them, right? We'll show them. We'll show them. We'll show them, right? Right? That like sometimes just because you made a mistake in life, it doesn't mean that you can't start anew. You're teaching me that. I just wish Velma, I just wish she was here to, I just wish she was here, you know?
Oh, you're here too?
Huh?
Oh,
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
I came to this bridge because I just wanted to throw a letter into the water.
You know, it's a free country, free air, you know what I mean? Throw the letter. What letter are you throwing?
It's just... You were the one who was being so mean at her funeral, weren't you?
Oh. They call me mean when I just speak facts, you know?
I just think there's a lot to admire in a woman like that who lives who she truly is. I've been friends with Ashley ever since we were kids, and we looked up to her sister so much. She always showed us the true way of life, of just doing whatever you want. Can you do that?
Are your eyes closed? Do you know what it took for me to come here with a little baby? You know, you keep living through everyone else's life, but you can't open your own damn eyes and look and maybe live your life a little bit. Why don't you jump? I mean, you know, figuratively.
Did jump? Just like Thelma did?
I mean, like figuratively, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I don't want you to end your life, but you know what I mean? Like, you need who are you? Who are you outside of us?
I mean...
At least I know I'm a problematic teen mom, okay?
Well, I've been whatever everyone tells me to be, you know? Be a good student, be a good daughter, and what is the point of all of that?
What is the point of that? Yeah.
You know what? This is for you, Thelma. I'm gonna come in too.
Whoa.
Jumping in.
Oh no, wait.
I'm jumping in too. Here I go. Here I go.
No. Ooh.
Well, my dear little 12-year-old, this is my home. Seeing as your father probably doesn't really want you, I had a feeling you might want to see what it's like to be a Vandermont. Oh, there's my dear, dear sister. Oh, Charlize. Charlize, come here. Say hi to the 12-year-old. Charlize, come here. Don't be shy. Charlize, what is that fur you have there? Is that my fur, Charlize?
This old thing? Why, I just pulled it out of my fourth wardrobe, that's all.
Oh, that was my one and only mink/chinchilla fur that I was given when I was but a tween.
It seems like a lifetime ago, doesn't it? To be young again.
Well, speaking of, we have ourselves quite a young little guest. I have procured her from my most auspicious trip today amongst the airwaves, And she seemed very interested about the fact that there are places where women can go, and they are almost called essentially to a higher purpose than what they thought. And they go against what is their better judgment. Something shows up in their ears, a sound, music. Look at me go on, Charlize, about something you know. But little girl, meet my dear sister.
I was supposed to be in Toledo right now.
Toledo is a whole nother lifetime away. You need only take a leap into this sort of life. Don't you want this life, little child?
It's very beautiful. I've never seen ceilings that were painted with pictures before.
Oh, yes. And there are so many more pictures. Have you ever heard of a pool?
A pool?
Yes, a pool.
Oh, yes. Oh, I've always wanted a pool. I asked my mother for one, but she said that only expensive people could have that.
Mother, you don't need that anymore. Come, child, lift up your chin. What is your name, little one?
Jane, we have an indoor pool. Let's take you, darling.
Come with us. You have a new life now.
One that is exciting.
So you said she just... So you said BB just jumped into the lake just like Veronica, just like Velma did?
Yeah, like she looked really great. You know, her skin was looking really nice. You know what I mean? And then
wait, no. Tell me, what do you mean?
you know, like she hadn't been using any SPF 15, and then like, you know, had extra sun before she jumped in. So before she died, she looked like 100. What I'm saying is that she looked good dying. This is not, I don't know how to say this any better. Our friend is somewhere, and I don't know how to fix it.
Carrie,
Harry, are you all right? You look so strange.
Do you all hear that?
Carrie, you can help us.
I don't hear anything.
Harry? Harry, is that you?
Oh my... BB?
Carrie, what's wrong?
I hear them. They're calling to me. Velma and BB are calling to me, and I can tell it's coming from the water.
Carrie, are you sure you don't have your earbuds in and this is just another one of your crazy recordings that you listen to, blocking life out?
No, it's not. I promise you, this is... I'm hearing their
Hold on a second.
In the water.
How many fingers do I have up?
Harry, please.
You have to protect them. Don't let them do it.
I gotta go, guys. I gotta go.
Where are you going?
Carrie! Carrie, come back!
Oh. You know, I think sometimes life, there's life, but it feels like it's underneath that water. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's calling our girls, but we gotta do something about it. I don't, I don't, I'm not the one that should do something about it. I certainly am not the one that should do something about it. There's so many things. You know what? I'm gonna take these dumb girls' ideas, and we're just gonna go because we're we gotta we gotta save these girls.
Gather round, ladies. The little girl is asleep. Now is the perfect time to talk about how perfect she is. Charlize, she's already had the pleasure of meeting this little one. What do you think, Cornucopia? Oh, tongue-tied as usual.
I think she's perfect. There's no one else on the other side who is worth bringing over here. It will accept for one. But she does not seem convincible. She was trying to discourage all the others from jumping through the portal.
Perhaps there has been some sort of disconnect. Maybe they recognize that there's actual danger on the other side. There could be something wrong. And if we don't have two more women jump into that portal, ladies, we will die of old age, and we don't want to do that.
No, no, no. I like the youth. I like it when it comes to me. It feels so fresh and bouncy. You really think they'll stop coming through the portal?
I think if we don't get this 12-year-old to do what we won't assure that very ripe young woman named Carrie to jump in there herself.
I had a nightmare.
Oh,
Jane!
darling.
Jane, come
Oh.
closer. Come, my child, come in closer.
We have a very special plan for you, Jane. I am so glad that you're awake. How do you feel about going on your second lonely, lonesome plane ride?
Veronica? Veronica?
Yeah.
Oh, you're here. You're still here. Thank God.
I think some. I want to. Something's not right. Okay, something is not right, and we got to do something about it.
Don't you want to know what's on the other side of the water?
I kind of want to know what's on the other side, but like sense tells me don't do it.
Well, I have something to tell you.
What?
There's two of all of us.
Wait. Hold on. What?
Veronica.
No. What?
Ashley, Veronica, you have to promise me
What?
that you trust me.
I kind of trust you. Now, what?
Is this what you figured out when you ran off into the woods for 30 minutes and come back?
I ran into the water. I ran down the shore, down the woods, and then it jumped into the water.
Oh.
And what I saw on the other side, it reminded me of my other self and all of your other selves. There are a group of these sisters, and they gain their power when we jump into the water, and we become them. And the reason why they aren't powerful enough to take over the world is because Veronica, You haven't jumped into the water.
Oh, jeez.
But over time, they're gonna pull us in. So we need to do something. We need to stop them somehow.
Carrie, I'm sorry. I need to put my foot down.
Well, you put it down.
You were here when Thelma died. Nobody else saw it. And you have been hearing voices. And now you're telling us that we need to plunge into the water to find some sisters who want to pull us through? That's it. There's something wrong with you. And I'm not going to stand for it. And I know you were my sister's best friend, but I'm cutting you off. I'm saying goodbye to this.
Okay, I think there's only one way for you to know what I'm really talking about. I'm grabbing you right now. Come with me.
Yes! Hold on.
1, 2, 3.
No! Oh!
La, 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 love the water, love being young.
It feels like we're back in the uterus again, doesn't it?
Oh, in utero, my favorite stasis.
Just weightless and floating. I can't wait to do another life in one of those young little bodies.
Oh,
Back to this world.
they're taut and exciting and love the music.
Music is truly the best way. Of all the techniques that we've tried so far, music is the fastest way to get into the little brain.
I think the little one should be arriving shortly.
I can't wait. That supple skin.
And then we will have Veronica. And then we will have Carrie.
Splash more on me.
She's there. Charlize. She's there.
Veronica, do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? Do you remember? Veronica?
Oh, my long lost sisters, you finally returned. Oh, it's so wonderful that you're here to join us on this side. It's been far too long.
Yes, it's me, Cornucopia, and our sister, Jelena.
Oh, no.
Elaine, it has been an eternity, and I've missed you ever so much. Oh, and you brought an even wee one with you. Hello, darling.
Of course. Hello.
As you can see, the property has grown only larger in the time that you've been away. We've expanded for miles on the east side. I must find our sister and have her come here. I shall return momentarily.
Oh, one moment, sister. I have a question for you since Veronica has been gone. Not Veronica. Silly me. Jelena has been gone for so long in the other world. Can you catch us up on the status with the child that we need for our purposes?
Sisters. Wow.
Yes.
You are here so much sooner than we anticipated. I did not anticipate Jelena to be here quite so soon.
Yes, she was tired of being on the other side and just came right over.
So interesting. Isn't that interesting, Charlize?
It is interesting, and I'm so happy that everyone is here now. Where is that little 12-year-old? Did you send her on request yet? Did she accomplish it so quickly?
That is what has me questioning this moment as well. Now, isn't that interesting, Cornucopia? Why would you ask Charlize to explain something you understand very well?
Oh, I wanted to hear it again because Charlize tells it so perfectly.
All right. All right, Charlize, tell them exactly what it is we expect that 12-year-old to do.
Well, when we took her from the portal and changed and brought her over here, we had her in as Jane and convinced her to go back in as a spy to the other side so she could take more of these young souls through the portal before their allotted time so that we could see our dear sisters again and gain more youthful souls as they come across. And you sent her back on that plane that crosses dimensions, and she should be coming back, I thought tomorrow with all the new souls. So it is quite surprising and wonderful that our dear sisters have returned so early on.
Isn't it a little suspect, Charlize? Isn't it a little odd that the two souls that we wanted have arrived so willingly and so quickly?
Well, when you say it that way, Cornucopia?
Sisters, we shall bring you to the underground indoor pool immediately.
Yes, I love bathing in the... It burns so much when you first get in, but you really enjoy the acid after a while.
And it will solidify your joining in the portal.
Yes, wonderful. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Wonderful! Isn't it wonderful in here? You can feel the little acid bits just eating away all the dead flesh and just disseminating it back into the universe. Ah.
Ah. Ah.
Oh, Jelena, has your cries of pleasure changed since you went to the other side? It seems so different. Let me splash you a bit here. Oh, sister, you're right. They do seem changed in some way. That is not a cry of pleasure.
I know it's not. We have ourselves an aware one here. Someone who likes to work a little bit harder than she is expected of. Tell me, how did you figure this out?
It's simple. In life, you just follow the stank. And there's just a lot of stank. A lot of zinc and chloride and bleach stank and saggy stank.
Oh,
It's the smell of people who have lived longer than their time, thousands of years, and are stealing the vitality from people who've barely even lived their own.
Daughters just trying to just make it. Daughters trying to be better than their mothers, better than their grandmothers. I smell theft.
theft? Theft? You are but raindrops in a storm of our making. We are an ocean of experience and knowledge, and luxury and life. You know nothing of what it means to be an immortal.
Oh, what have you done? What have you done with all this knowledge and your immortality? You've hoarded it, that palace of yours. It's just for you, the sisters. You haven't helped anyone but yourself in thousands of years.
Thousands of years. Thousands of years. You know, you could have cured hunger. You could have cured hunger.
Oh,
You could have stopped wars.
This is what your youthful soul thinks. We tried that, Carrie. And we tried that, Veronica. Don't you remember? nearly 900 years ago, but we were thwarted by the Black Plague. And then yet again we were thwarted by another plague, and then yet again by another plague, and yet again by society as a plague, and we realized it was better just to live for ourselves. And if only you wanted... Darling, 12-year-old Jane.
Jane.
What are you doing back here?
I called out Carrie's name. I was in a wood. Like you sent me. And it felt familiar. I had seen it before. And I felt something in my ears speak to me. I heard the word Carrie, and so I said it. And you. You're Carrie. I recognize you, but I don't know why.
That's me.
Carrie, how do you know so much about the world that you're in?
I'm aware. Their curse to keep the young ones blind and take our vitality. It doesn't work on me. And it doesn't work on Veronica either.
Mine was by
Not anymore.
accident.
Yeah, it was because I pulled her into the lake. I think it was because we were in contact when we both hit the water, and then she became aware too.
Yeah. But the point is, I'm aware. I don't really want to be, but I'm aware. And I just think that we got a chance to make it better.
Hi, Velma. Hi, baby. It's nice to see you again.
No, this is not how we... This is not...
Take off your
We made a pact!
Velma,
Velma.
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 take off your scarf.
No! We made a pact!
Velma.
BB, take off your fur.
Velma.
Velma, I look up to you.
Please do not!
Velma, you're the baby's godmother.
I don't want to live like this. I want to...
Velma.
Carrie,
I
there
look
was
up
a
to you
song
so
that you
much,
did
Velma.
when we were kids. There was that song that you used to listen to every day. You wouldn't take it out of your earbuds. You would sing it to Thelma. Sing it to her.
Okay. Sometimes you gotta live out loud.
No, don't.
Sometimes you gotta live out loud.
No! Stop it!
Sometimes you gotta live out loud.
Stop it!
And make your mama proud.
And make your mama proud!
And make your mama proud. Sometimes you gotta live out loud.
Mama proud and live out loud.
There you are, Velma.
I'm so sorry. You hurted me, didn't you? You hurt me.
Yeah. I heard you both. I heard all three of you calling to me. We can't live in this prison that these immortal souls built us. We could do some good. Let's break out of this. Let's tear this down and bring some good to the actual other world.
Sometimes you gotta live out loud. Live out loud. Live out loud.
right. This palace comes down now.
Oh, but it's so pretty in here. Are you sure you want to do that?
Oh, I do. The only
Okay.
way for us to get out of here is to burn it all down.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, sledgehammers, ladies.
They used to play concerts here.
Yeah.
End of show.
I think we can all jump off the bridge. But not die. Or... Okay. Come on, girls. We can jump off the bridge and not die. I know it. Come on. Veronica, you probably shouldn't because of your child, but you can watch us. But
Right. I wish y'all the best.
Are we really doing this? Okay. Should we hold hands?
yeah.
Okay.
It's just a rule. If you see a portal, don't go through it.
If you see a portal, don't go through it.
But sometimes you gotta live out loud.